My name is Mariana. I am originally from São Paulo, Brazil. Moved to the US 8 years ago, so it's been a little while, and I'm currently based in Denver, Colorado. And I currently work for Ibotta, and my role is a product marketing specialist.
What was your background and how did you break into product marketing?
I was a recent graduate. I graduated last year with technological entrepreneurship and management. Doing this major, I had the opportunity to learn how to get an idea and transform it into a business venture. I love thinking different ideas and products and understanding different audiences. After I graduated, I started to fall in love with the product world. When I finished school, I was able to get a product management internship. That was a lot of customer discovery, a lot of market research, which is a big part of what product marketing does. But I was still not quite sure. I love product, but is it product management that I want or product marketing? So I was in between the lines. But then my first position, which was at Ibotta, I started as a partnership developer, which is pretty much a sales support and data analytics. And I had the opportunity to learn how to do data storytelling. And I just love that. So I started doing a lot of that. I was still unsure about which side of product I wanted to go. I started doing some network inside a company and outside as well, just learning about product marketing. And I figured I already do what is product marketing. I did case studies, for example, one of the things in product marketing, and I love doing that. So I think that's what I want to go forward. So then when the position opened, I applied to it. But before, I had a conversation with the hiring manager, which was really important because just clarified if that was what I really wanted and if this was aligned with my goals and the goals of the company as well. And breaking into product marketing, there was a lot of researching, learning. Of course, your YouTube channel really helped me in so many ways, just watching other people's experiences and your experience and just learning certain frameworks like a go-to-marketing strategy. It was really helpful to understand what is product marketing, but also with the interview, it was extremely helpful. So thank you. But yeah, so I had this idea what I wanted and just started learning about it and studied as much as I could for the interview, had to do a big project and a presentation. And what was really important, it was to highlight that I was already doing a little bit of product marketing in my previous role, in that I wanted to dive deep on that and personalize my story and how I build this product marketing skill even before starting the role.
What was the most challenging part of preparing and interviewing?
In terms of preparing, it was to understand what skills I needed to get into product marketing and what I was passionate about, what I really like to do, and what I needed to prepare for this position. I had so much research about certain topic that was for the project of the interview, and I wanted to say so many things, but I had to really give a step back and align what was the audience that I was studying or just showcasing and what the research was showing, just showing the highlights and what was important and what would matter for the interview instead of just throwing a bunch of information. So that was a challenge for me. And I think in product marketing, we can find this consolidating and prioritizing information as well.
You're now in this new role. What is the most exciting part of product marketing that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I think for this new role, first, just understanding a different side of the business within the company and different products that I'm going to learn. I think the main one would be strategic thinking, being able to contribute with this team and position different products. A lot of people told me before in the past, maybe you should go into sales. But I was always like, no, but I like more the strategic part of sales. And before I knew what was product marketing, I didn't know exactly what was it. The most exciting part for me is thinking about how I'm going to position and message different products in the market for different audiences. So I'm really excited for it.
What advice do you have for people who are looking to break into product marketing?
I think find the skills that are needed right now that you don't have and you have to work towards. I think that's a really important thing to do. And also incorporate those skills that you need on your current job before you step into product marketing. This way, you're going to be able to have your own experience and also showcase that and write in your resume. And you can write your own story before breaking into product marketing. So this is something that I realize that companies and people want a lot, and even customers in any audience. We talk a lot about personalization, targeting, and that's how it should be, right? When you are in an interview, you're selling yourself. If you're not in product marketing, you are able to show how you had this strategic thinking, and you know about audiences, you know about the client that you are talking to, their pain points. So this is just an example, but if you know that skill, just practice before, and this will really help you in an interview.
How did you sell yourself as a good potential product marketer?
So one of the things they asked me, well, you mentioned that you did a little bit of product marketing. Give an example to us. One example I can say is when I was in my previous role, I was collecting data and I was coming up with a deck presentation for a client. And then I realized in one of the bigger meetings in the company, another team was doing something related to what I was doing, but they have like extra insights, extra data. So I basically just reached out to this team and I said, oh, let me take a look on your data. Let me see what is it, just out of curiosity. So I had this curiosity piece that I really want to see how I could go forward, go above and beyond for the client in that presentation. I figured out a lot of more insights with that research that they had. And then I was like, maybe I should do a case study with that. Talking to this team and also using all my data, I was able to just give it a stab. So I did a case study, showed my manager, what do you think about it? And they loved it. And they said, oh, that's what we need to be doing more. We need more case studies here. That was a way also for me later on in a review, advocate for myself, add this experience to my resume, and just have a great presentation for the client. The client loved that, had more insights, and that case study was even used between the team with other sales representatives. They used that case study for other clients. So that was an experience when you have, oh, maybe I should do that. Let me just try. Even if I fail, it's okay. You have to fail to figure what you need to improve, and it's an opportunity to grow. That's a quick example of how you can just acquire new skills by trying.
Those are all the questions I had. Thank you so much for sharing about your story and your advice.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was great to talk to you, Henry. And yeah, I hope my experience help other people break into product marketing.